Here we go. Oh, 来了. I'm going to. Hi, Michael. Hello, Michael.
Hello.
How are you? Okay, we just do the 5 minutes calculation first. Okay, so are you ready for the paper and the pencil? Yes? Okay. 1, 2, go. $40 left. Okay, everybody, times is up, so please just put down your pencil and everything. Unfortunately, my electronic pencil is not working today, so I'm going to just try my best to give you the thing. Hi, Ryan. Where are you, Ryan? It's not the regular desk you are.
Right against, so like,
It's a really bright sun
yeah.
background. And how about you, Michael? How many questions you did? And Enzo has sent it to me already. And Ryan, please send it to me. Okay, I have received. Michael, good job, Ryan. Okay, Ryan 在喝什么? Okay, Ryan, you need to a little bit be careful with the calculation. Okay, so today is it's a setup question because for the couple weeks ago I have missed altogether 1 hour for all of you, so we just pick up these times together. So this time, this class will be just 1 hour. Okay, get it? Okay. So I'm going to share the screen with all of you. So can you see it, Michael, Ryan, and Enzo? Can you see? Okay, very good. Okay. So I just want to emphasize this one with all of you. I don't know if you see there's a thing called off. Okay. So I have said it for so many times. When you see off, it's actually equivalent to times. That means something times something. Okay, so Ryan, I think you're very familiar with the 50, it's just a number, but 2% is not something like if we don't want to use a calculator, 2% is not something we usually use, right, Michael? We don't usually use 2%. So first of all, I want you to have the ability to transfer the 2% into two ways, okay? So one of them is fractional, the other one's decimal. Okay, so I want to ask Ryan, 2% equals what number in decimal form?
0.02.
Very good. Zero, 你刚才是不是说 0 point? Okay, very
Yeah.
good. 0.02. The way of doing that is because you're actually moving two decimal back way. So 1, 2. Get it? 0.02. Okay, Enzo, could you please tell me fractional way? 2% equals what is the number in fractional form?
1/2.
Mm-mm.
Wait,
Who can tell me? Michael?
2 over 100 or 1 over 50.
100. Very good. Okay, so Enzo, when you see there's a percentage sign, that means something over 100. So the answer is 1 over 50. Get it? Enzo, so
Okay.
now I want you to give me a question. Sorry, we're gonna do this one, 35%, okay? So Michael, Ryan, Enzo, please send it to me by chat. 35% equals how much in decimal? How much in fraction? 35%, you go. And I want the simplest way, okay? Okay, I have received the answer. Michael has sent it to me. Okay, good job, Ryan. Good job, Michael. Enzo, I would like you to take a look, okay? So, Enzo, could you just to take a look at so 35%. When you see the percent sign, that means what? That means anything you have a percent, you just have over 100 first. You just write it down like that. And you put the number on top, 35. Get it? So 35 and 100 can both divide by what? Divided by
5.
5, right? So it's 7. And 100, you need to divide by 5 as well, equals what? Equals 20. So it's 7 over 20, not 7 over 200.
Oh, I was doing 1,000
Yeah,
or 1,000.
it's always 100, okay? So now let's
Yep.
take a look at the question. So 2% times 50. There's always two ways of doing that. You can use decimal or you can use fraction. It doesn't matter. Okay, so Michael, for this question, I think probably 1 over 50 is better because 1 over 50 times 50 equals what? Equals 1, right? And 35% of 20, so 7 over 20 times 20 equals what? Equals 7. Correct? Okay, so let's see. 7 over 100 times 300. Right? This is very important, very easy. So 300 and 100 equals 3. So the answer is 241. Oh, sorry, 31. 231. Correct? Okay, so your turn. 4, 8, and 14. These three questions. Okay, 4, 8, and 14. Sorry, yeah, 4, 2, 2, 8, and 14. Michael, Ryan, and Enzo, please finish it and send it to me by chat. Okay, so I have received Ryan's only. Michael and Enzo haven't sent it to me yet. Okay, Enzo has sent it to me. Michael has sent it to me, so I'm going to take a look. Okay, so 10% of 30 equals 3. Did you get it right? I think this question is no problem, right? And the second one is 48. Okay, Enzo, I need you to think about it, okay? I'm sorry, I need
Okay.
to spend a little bit more time for Enzo. So do you know 10% represent what? 10% equals 10 over 100, correct?
Yep.
Can you simplify it? Equals 1 over 10, right? So 1
Yep.
over 10 times 30 equals what? How do you get the answer as 300? 你怎么做出来300的？1 over 10 times 30. So we have 1 over 10 times 30 over 1. Correct? So 1 times 30 equals 30.
Oh,
And 10 times 1 equals 10. So the answer is 3. Ryan and Michael, you did really good. Okay, Enzo, I don't know which part because we've been trying to do those questions for already. I give you 3, 4 demos, and this one we learned it before, right? It's just a review and we learned something new. Okay, so 40% out of 90, the same thing. It's 0.4 times 9 equals, oh, sorry, this one's later on, this one. 29 times 86, 20%, 29%. So you can do 29 times 48, then divide by 100. 29 times 86 divided by 100. So the answer is 24.94. Understand? Okay, good job, Michael and Ryan. Okay, so now we're going to just focus on number 5, number 11, and number 44, these 3 questions, okay? And I'm going to move on for the next level. Thank you, Ryan. Really quick. 今天怎么做的这么快？这么厉害？
this one's easy.
难的题目也要好好做啊。Okay, so I'm still looking at, okay, so let's take a look at this one. Number 5, 80. Number 11, 192. And number 17, 72.6. Very good. Okay, so now we're moving forward to the new chapter, okay? So this one just a warm up. Okay, so Michael, Ryan, and Enzo, have you ever heard that we have percentage here, right? And we have number here. Have you ever heard or seen fraction and percentage together? For instance, if I give you a question, 0.5% of 100,
50.
0.5% of 100. Think about it. What is the answer? Okay, I give you some time. Okay, 0.5% of 100. Also, I give you another one to think about it. If I give you a question is 5.4% of, I know my writing is ugly, bear with me, of 100 equals what? Okay, two questions. 0.5% of 100, 5.4% of 100. I give you 1 minute to think about it. Okay, so I am seeing your answers, okay?
Carrie,
Yeah?
I think I got kicked out from the meeting.
No, I won't kick out anybody. It's just your internet is not very stable. Yeah. So Michael, I have got your answer and I have to tell you both of them are right. Good job. Okay, very good. Okay, so Michael, how about you explain the first question for us?
For the first question, I just kind of did. So
Yeah.
one,
Okay,
so half is
I don't know how to
half-
explain it. I just kind of did it. That's not.
so a half is a half of one.
Mhm.
So 1 of 100 is 1. So then I just did 1 divided by 2, which is 0.5.
Okay, very
But
good.
for the second one, I actually did math and
But actually, you can using the
so
same. You can use the same
for
method to apply on the second questions as well.
no, no, for the second one I did differently. So I
Mhm.
removed the decimal point from 5.4 and it becoming 54%. And then and so because of that, I changed 100 to 10 because
Mhm.
so then the equation would be same.
Mhm.
And so then I did 54 over 100 times 10, and then in the end I got 5.4.
Okay. Okay. First of all, you both get them right. Good job. Okay, Ryan and Enzo, I will really need you to focus on Michael just to tell you a very good method. Okay, because usually, Ryan, you have no problem doing all those questions, right? But I just to make a little bit change, correct? I just to make a little bit change, I changed this number into a fraction. So this is new to you. This is also new to Michael, correct? This is new to everybody. So how does Michael did it? Remember, I said if you see something off, like something weird, something abnormal, all you need to do just can replace this one with something you're familiar with. So Michael just to replace this 0.5% into 1%, which is the best way. Like I have introduced this method for so many times. This is very important, right? This is very normal. We won't do every questions ourselves. It's impossible to do every single question in this entire world. So you just do this. 100% of 100, correct? We all know 100% times 100 equals 1. You can try another one. 2% times 100 equals what? Equals 2. 3% times 100 equals what, Ryan?
3% times 100.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah, so follow me, okay? So 1% times 100 equals 1. 2% times 100 equals 2. 3% times 100 equals 3. And 15% times 100 equals what? Ryan, still you.
3.
15% times 100 equals
Oh,
what?
15.
Very good. So now you tell me 0.5% times 100 equals what? No, you're not there. Yeah, you're thinking about something. You're doing something else. Because I understand you. I know you, Ryan. You're super smart. For something like that, it's impossible. Okay, let's do it again. 1% times 100 equals what?
1,
2% times 100 equals what?
2,
3% times 100 equals what?
3,
0.5% times 100 equals what?
0.5.
Very good. Half. What? Yes, right? So 1% times 100 equals what? Every time we just replace this one. So the answer is half or 0.5. So that's fine. For the next question, we don't have to do anything. Michael, the answer is 5.4.
I also forgot about that. It's way
Right,
pretty
right.
obvious.
Yeah, but your way is right. Your way is right. So I'm going to explain the other way around, okay, Ryan and Michael, how to do them normally. How to do them normally. So for instance, we have 5.4 over 100. Correct, right? Right, so this is 5%, 5.4%, Enzo, is it equals to 5.4 over 100? So we're going to times 100. But I know over 100 is very easy because 100 and 1 over 100, they just eliminate each other. So the answer is 5.4. So I'm going to make it a little bit harder. So I said 5.4% of 700 equals what? Okay, so how do we do it? So the way of change the 5.4 over 100 to the regular fractional way is both the left side and right side times the same number. Michael, because there's nothing like 5.4 over 100, okay? If you have a fraction, Ryan, the top needs to be the whole number, the bottom needs to be the whole number as well. So the easiest way is what? Just times 10. Make it 54 over 1,000. Get it, Michael? Get it, Enzo? Okay. So now we have this one, right? So you can simplify it. Or if you don't want to, it's not necessary. But if you want to, 27 over 500. Okay, now then you can times 700. That's the same thing. Understand? Okay, the calculation is going to be big, but the same thing. Okay, so I'm going to just type some questions for you to practice. Understand? Okay, the first question. Are you there with me?第四题最难啊。Four questions. 安总有没有在做？加油啊
So Carrie, I think my Wi-Fi is really bad right now.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. 完了吗？Can I explain this question? Okay, I just to give you one more minute, okay? Michael gave it to me, all of them. And Enzo gave me two. Ryan has a problem with the last one, right? Okay, let's see if you're having any problem or not. So let's take a look at the first one. 2.4% of 100. This one, very good. All of you understand it because it's 2.4 itself, right? So it's 2.4 divided by 100 times 100. Of course, it's 2.4 itself. So 3.8% of 150. Okay, I want you to think about this way, okay? 如果是3.8 of 100等于多少？ 3.8%
3.8.
is 3.8。好了，那我问你，现在有没有到100的？
No.
刚好是100的多少？
Half.
It's
Half.
exactly half. So the answer is 1.9. I don't have to do any calculations. Get it? So it is always easy for you to think about it as a whole block. Okay, so that's the same thing. 4.3% of 200. If it is 2.3 of 100 equals what? 4.3, right? But we're 200. 200 is what? 2 times of the 100. So we times 2. So the answer is what? 8.6. Get it? Get it? Okay, it's much quicker using my way, correct? Okay, so let's take a look at the last one. Last one is the hardest, okay? So I'm going to suggest this one. When you see both of them are decimal, I'm going to ask you just using 2.5 times 4.5 for me. Okay, so who can calculate it? 2.5 times 4.5 for me equals what?
Okay. Can I draw on the
11.25.
What? 11.25, right? Very good. But is this one the final answer? If you think that's the final answer, so what is the differences between 2.5 of 4.5 and 2.5% of 4.5? Right? So like I said, it's impossible for us to do every single math question in this world, but we can do the comparison. Comparison is the best way for you to find out the best way, the shortest way to you lead yourself to the right answer. So 2.5% and 2.5, the difference is 2.5 is actually 2.5 divided by 100. So that means this one you need to what? Divide by 100. So how to divide by 100 is just moving the decimal from right to left for how many decimal place? 2. So 1, 2. So for this question, the answer is 0.1125. Get it? Okay. Ask me if there's any part you don't understand, just let me know. Okay, so even for the 4.3% of 200, I'm going to just do using this one as another example. So number 3. So I can use what? 4.3 times 200 and divided by what? 100. You can use that way because you can take it as 4.3 times 200 because 4.3 of 200 is 4.3 times 200. And remember, there's a percentage sign, so just divide by 100. Get it? So I'm going to give you another 1, 2, 3, 4 questions. So I hope this time nobody's get anything wrong anymore. Get it? Come on. Okay, I have received answers and everybody, the first question. So first question, 3.9% of 900 is it is 3.9 of 100 is 3.9 itself, right? So all we need to do is 3.9 times 9. Correct? So the answer is 35.1. Good job, everybody. You get it right. Okay, so let's take a look at number 2. So 4.35, so the answer is 4.35. No problem. Good job. Okay, next one, 4.35 of 900. So 4.35 times 9 equals 39.15. Very good. Okay, so let's just take a look at the last one. The last one is the one I want you to think about it. So it's 9.2, just to think about it as their odd fraction, so decimal, times 5.5, and what? Divided by 100. Okay, so the thing is 9.2 times 5.5 divided by 100 equals 0.506. Sorry, 0. Good job. Very good. You're getting there. Okay, so now sometimes we can also have 1/3% of 300. Who said it's always decimal and a percentage and number? It could be fractional percentage of a number. So how do we do it? Still, I'm going to think about it. 1/3% of 100 first. So Michael, tell me, 1/3% of 100 is 1/3, right? So how does 100 become 300? We times 3. So that's the same thing. 1/3 times 3 equals 1. And that's it. Get it? Okay, so I'm going to give you a couple questions for you to practice. Okay, so the same thing. That's why I need to write it. This one's hard. Okay, last question is the hardest, okay? 1/2% of 1/2. 4 questions, think about it, okay? I have received Michael's and Ryan has sent it to me couple. These questions getting harder, right? But don't worry about it. We get there, okay? So I'm going to help you with it. So first of all, so Ryan, so 2/17 of 340. So pretend there's no percentage sign. Can you do that? So 2 over 17 times 340 over 1. Get it? Okay, so 340 divided by 17 equals what? Equals 20. So we have 2 times 20 equals 40. Okay, but it is 2 over 17%, not 2 over 17. What you gonna do next, Ryan? Divided by 100. Very good. So the answer is 0.4. Congratulations, Ryan. You get it right. Michael, understand? Okay.
I also sent the answer.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. So let's take a look at number 2. 3.5. Enzo, do you understand? Enzo? Yes,
Yep.
okay. Okay, so number 2. Just once. Okay. Okay. Number 2. 3. One second. I just send a message to all of the students. Okay, so let's take a look at number 3 over 3.5 of 150. Okay, so Michael, 3.5 of 150. Can we do 3.5 of 150 first? Correct? And 3.5, we can also think about it as 3.5, correct? So if it is 3.5 times 150, get it, Enzo? You can get an easy number. So 3.5 times 150 equals 525, correct? So all you need to do is divide it by 100%. So 100 is 5.25. Get it? Okay, so everybody, I'm just to introduce this one. So 4 over 9% of 100, that's the same thing. So I can do 4 over 9 times 180, right? So the answer is 80. So 80 divided by 100 equals what? 0.8. Very good. Okay, so last question. Last question is hardest. 0.5% of 1 over 2. 0.5% of half. Correct? Okay, so let me ask you. 0.5% of 1 equals what? Let me ask you. 0.5% of 1 equals what? 就是 0.5% 乘以1，对不对？ Ryan, every single number 乘以1等于多少？啊
Number.
The number itself, correct?
Yeah.
Every number. So 如果这边是1的话，是不是就是 0.5% 呀？好了，可是它是 half 是1的多少？ Is exactly half of 1, correct, Ryan? Yeah, it's half of the 1. So all we need to do is what? 0.5% what? Divided by 2. So it's actually 1 over 4%. Okay, so some students said, 老师，我知道了, it's 1 over 4. 1 over 4 equals what? 0.5, 0.25, I'm sorry. But it's percent, you need to what? Divide it by 100. So the answer is 0.002. Get it? So that is the answer. Okay, so always ask yourself why I'm getting this. Okay, so let's just do two more questions. Okay, the first one. 写的清不清楚啊？1 over 4% of 4 and 4 over 5. Okay. Yeah. 两道题目 Final question.
Oh, Carrie,
Hmm?
you know what time class ends? Because I didn't hear you when my internet went down.
Okay. There's 5 minutes left.
Okay.
Okay. Michael has sent me both of the questions. Okay. Enzo has sent it to me one. Ryan, how about you? Looking for your answers. Wow. My green lips. Okay, so I'm going to start to explain these questions. So let's see, 3.5% of 3.5. Enzo, which method you're going to use? Both of them are decimals.
So you are going to do was it like one?
When we have both of them, the left side and right side, 3.5% of 3.5, I'm going to consider them as 3.5 times 3.5, okay? And divide by 100. That will be the quickest because 3.5 times 3.5 equals 12.25. So I can just move back to decimals. So the answer is 0.1225. Michael? Number 2, can you tell me which method you're using?
So I did 1/4 times 24/5.
Very good. And divided by the whole thing, divided by 100, right?
100.
That's good, because both of them are fraction, just to consider them as a fraction. So my answer will be 6/5, which is 1.2. But Michael, did you forget divided by 100? Right? Everything is right, just didn't do that. So the answer is a 0.012. Okay, don't forget to divide it by 100 when we're doing this. Okay, great. We're doing great. Okay, Enzo, you need to do a little bit more practice. Ryan is in middle, almost right. But the decimal part, you need to still do it like that. And for all of you, I think Michael did the best, but still, there's something like you maybe forget or something, correct? Okay, so that's it for today's class. It's just because we have missed this time 15 minutes, that time 15 minutes. So I decided to just putting them together, give you a 100 like a 1 hour class. Okay, so I'm going to send the video and the question into the Google Class. And Ryan, I think you really need to start doing something. Okay, you're about to go to the high school and everything. So it is hard for you. It's going to be hard. Okay, get it? Okay, so that's it for today's class. We're going to see each other next week. Bye.
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 Bye. Huh?